Hello, I'm Andre, and this is something new that I'm doing. A new podcast, because why the hell not? This podcast, as you can tell by the title and everything, it's called the AF Podcast. As fuck podcast. No, AF because it's my name and I couldn't think of anything else, so I'm like AF.
Nigga trying to sound professional.
Professional. Dude, okay, hold on. Let me just go ahead. Let me get off first before I introduce you. All right. So as far as this podcasting goes, I've had different podcasts in the past. I had one back in the day. It was like, because I used to play like Roblox and crap.
Shit was trash.
Shit was trash.
Shit was ass, man.
And hold on, shut up. You're not supposed to be. You're supposed to be talking, because I gotta.
I hear you.
Oh yeah, okay. And so after that, I did another podcast, and then I only did like 3 episodes, and then I did a film podcast, which I talked about film and crap, and then I realized like no one gives a damn, and so we have the AF podcast now, which is anything I want, and that makes it much easier because you film one, you have to talk about films, but now you can just talk about whatever the hell you want. So this could be one episode or many episodes, depending on if I want to do it or not. But with me here is this boy David Harris. Harris.
So what's good, y'all? It's your boy David Harris.
You can the camera's right there.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Yeah.
You can look at me. You can look at the camera. You know.
I see. I'm pretty new to this podcast stuff, so I don't know what I'm doing basically. But I'm just here with Andre, my dog Andre. We're just gonna, just talk about some stuff.
Woof woof.
I'll have a little conversation. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be overly dramatic and like that. I'm gonna just be myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be chill.
Make sure to get a black guy as well. Black guy.
Nigga racist, but it's whatever.
Got to get a black dude and Mexican dude and all that, and I'm over here looking. What do I look at you? Do I look at you or do I look at the camera?
I don't know, bro. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is all entirely new to me, but it's whatever. You know what I'm saying?
We'll just look at each other.
Yeah.
Give me the eye contact. All that stuff. Okay.
Yeah, but we're gonna be chill. There's gonna be a little chill podcast. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna fire it away. You know.
All right. So we're gonna talk about something serious. All right. This is a debatable question, dog. But you have to get close to the mic, because
All right.
Because people gotta hear you breathe, fam.
All right,
also,
bro.
we gotta talk about, because we're low budget. I have a nice snowball mic.
Yeah, nigga gave me the worst fucking setup ever, bro. He gave me this trash ass mic, nigga, with this trash ass camera. This nigga got a snowball and shit. His fucking Canon, that shit's like $1,000 altogether. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give the black man the worst stuff, but it's whatever.
Damn it.
Nigga racist and shit.
But so we'll talk about the first thing. It's quite simple.
All right.
People eating ass. Okay.
Yeah,
now,
you nasty.
Okay. Let me start with myself. Okay. When people big question here is, should you eat ass? There's ass eating good. How do you feel about ass eating? Like, honestly, that ass better be so clean. Like, that shit better be cleaner, bro. I need to be able to eat a freaking dinner off of it, okay? It needs to be extremely clean before you be eating ass.
All right, first of all, you nasty as shit. Second of all, my nigga, I'm not eating ass no matter what. All right, let me be honest. I'm gonna be dead ass honest with you, bro. So it's like, basically, the only way I would ever eat ass, like ever, but you would ever imagine me eating ass, all right, is when I'm with a girl and I've known her for like years. Like, I've known her for a very long time.
What's the minimum requirements?
Like,
minimum requirements.
I'm gonna give it like at least 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years?
Yes, my nigga.
Before your boy get, eating ass.
Yes, I'm not an ass eater, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not eating ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit nasty as shit. I don't know why people actually like doing that shit. But like I said though, I would give it 3 to 4 years, right?
Yeah.
And the ass, like, I gotta know her for a very long time, right? Her ass needs to be clean as hell. She needs to be like straight out the shower, okay? Like, I'm not just gonna, you know what I mean, right? I'm not just gonna eat ass, right? Just out of the blue, you know what I'm saying? These other niggas, I don't know, they nasty as shit. They just want to eat. I don't know. I can't even explain, but you know what I mean, though.
Yeah, like, when did this ass eating trend begin? Like, when did it start? Like, whose first idea was it? To, like, the first guy is like, I'm just first time having sex. You know what? I'm gonna eat your asshole. Like, was that his like first idea?
Nah, it was actually, I don't know if you listened to it, but Chris Brown and Omarion. I don't even think you know who they are. Yeah, it was a song like a couple years ago talking about what's it called? It was a song called what was it called? Making money like I'm supposed to be, something like that. Yeah. And the girl who was in the song, I forgot her name, but she was talking about how like, but you gotta eat the booty like groceries. Well, and that basically started eating ass and all that shit like that.
Well, like,
that shit went viral.
Who's like the first dude to eat ass? Like,
who was the first dude?
Like, I don't know.
The
like,
fuck?
It goes back to ancient times, but like the first dude is like, you know what? I've never done anything before, but I'm gonna just eat your ass, like just like who?
I have no idea. I got no idea.
Let's get me
bro.
down for the history books, like who? I gotta get props for the dude. He's like, you know. But I agree with you, dog. I agree with you. Like legit. Like, who eats ass like on a first date? Like,
you lying, bro? Stop lying for the podcast.
No,
bro.
no. I'm not.
I'm joking.
I'm not gonna eat ass. I'm not gonna eat ass. Like, to be honest. But I'm just like, to be honest. Okay, so story time here. You know, I had to hit up the GTA 5 online. You know, I'm playing with dudes. You know, we play a heist, whatever. Yeah. And so there's one dude hop on the mic, and he's like, we talked about eating ass or whatever. It just came up, and he was telling me how like he was having sex with these girls or whatever, and like it was in the moment or whatever. Like, you know how you get like, oh, I'm gonna do whatever, and then like the girl started eating the dude's ass. Like she's
whoa. So she's one of them anal what's it called? Them anal rimmers or some shit like that.
I don't know, but
that's
like,
what they're fucking called.
But like the dude, he was like,
yeah, that's like, even worse, my nigga. Why? All right, first of all, what was it? Wait, was this guy white?
He sounded black, so I'm like,
he sounded black.
He sounded black, so assuming a black chick, or whatever.
I'm assuming it was a white girl that he was with or something like that, because only white. Not to be racist, only white girls do stuff like that. But
don't be like not to be racist, dude. Just say it.
I'm not trying to offend anyone. You know what I'm saying? But wait, so he got his ass.
He got his ass. That's how I was saying. I was
God
like,
damn.
He's like. I was talking to him. I'm like, I'm playing GTA. You know, I'm like, bro, have you ever gotten your ass eaten? I didn't say it like that. I said it like that. I'm like, give me your ass eaten. And then he was just like, to be honest, me, no. But, you know, when it gets in the moment, you know, this girl, you know, she started licking my booty hole. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that nigga fruity as shit. All right, so that's another thing. What
about for girls eating ass? Like,
that's even worse, bro. First of all, why would you want to get your ass eaten? That's what I don't understand. Like, my nigga, like, that's already gay. Now, it's not gay, but it's like, it's still the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna eat ass, at least you eat the ass. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. Who does that, man? Who does that shit? Honestly, that's some freaky shit for real.
Like, it's like other shit. Like, people get freaking weird as shit. You know, foot fetishes and crap and all that stuff. But like, eating ass. Why would you do that, dude?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah. So again, clean it. Is that how you gonna do it? Only way you gotta clean it.
She gotta be straight out the shower, bro. Like,
straight out the shower, like you just like fresh.
Yes, my nigga. Like, I'm not doing that shit.
Oh, that's
it'll be very rare for me to do that, to be honest.
Okay. All right, we're gonna fucking dive into a fucking serious topic.
All right, question.
Not question, but topic two. Like serious. People committing suicide. Like, people be committing suicide left and right, dog. Like what do you gotta like okay, like, to be honest, like freaking teenagers, dude, nowadays, you know, like they get so depressed and crap, and they be committing suicide, dude. Yeah. And like, it's like serious shit, dude. Like, committing suicide, and like, so like, I'm like, we're gonna attempt to solve the problem. How would we solve suicide? Stop suiciding with these teenagers now.
All right, so.
Right, how would you, David Harris? How would you fix teen suicide rating? I don't know.
Rating. All right. So first of all, it's hard because like, people who like committing suicide or shit like that, it'd be for different reasons. Like, it could be for depression. It can be for like a girl or something like that. It can be from their parents or something like that. So it's kind of hard to like have a full answer for that because it's different ways of like people like be committing suicide and shit. So, basically, like, if I was gonna fix it, I have to know what that person is going through.
Yeah.
Like, let's say it's this little boy, right? He's like 5 years old. I don't know, some random ass. This is a random ass scenario.
Little boy.
Let's say he's like 5 years. No, not 5. Let's say he's about like
5 is pretty young.
14 years old, all right? 14, 15 years old, right?
Yeah, 14.
And his parents like just brutally beats him or some shit like that. Shit like that. Some serious shit that actually be happening. Stuff like that. And he starts to become depressed and he can't like trust anyone and shit like that. Yeah. For me, what I would do, bro, is like, I mean, I'm not trying to boast myself, but like, I can really like understand like people's feelings and shit like that. So it's like I can really like relate to people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like.
So what I would do, I would just basically just talk to the dude. And like, because you know, when people are depressed and shit like that, they don't like talking about what's going on.
When you're depressed, like, you're like, I'm not depressed, I'm fine.
Yeah. They don't like talking about what's going on. So what I would do, bro, I would just say like, I would say certain things that would just, even though like I know the situation, right? Like I already know what's going on, but he ain't like saying anything.
Yeah.
I would just give him like little like hints and shit like that, little pieces of like advice of what to do.
Yeah.
I don't know, like kind of like cheering them up or some shit like that, or
I agree.
You know, telling them the right way to do things, because in the end of the day, even if you say all that shit, you still can't really, like, you're still not gonna really help the fact that they could commit suicide. You know what I mean? Like, you can't fully help them because it's their body, and it's like, and no matter how much you try, it can they can still do that. But it's like, at least you try to help, because some people, they just when they like see people going through stuff like that, they just don't do nothing. And then they end up feeling bad afterwards.
You know, like, these people, like, especially, like, for teenagers and crap, like, whenever, like, I don't want to say, like, the media or, like, politicians or whatever, they're like, oh, teen suicide is terrible. Like, they don't understand, like, how teens are going through and crap. And, like, this is kind of, like, this may come off the wrong way, but, like, I've thought about this. Someone had said this. They're like, if you're going to commit suicide, that's like taking the easy way out. Like, legit, if you think about your parents and everybody around you, everybody has went to that point of, like, I want to kill myself and crap. And, like...
Well, I haven't.
No, you know...
Not everyone does.
Not like in the sense that, like, you're going to kill yourself, but in the sense that you're depressed and you just want to give up on life. And sometimes...
I don't know. I never felt like that, so...
Well, yeah. Like, if you think about it, everybody reached that moment where they're like, I want to give up on life. But at the same time, you have to be like, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be easier. Like, I reckon, like, if you were a coward, so to speak, you would commit your suicide, because, like, everybody goes through life. Well, that just came out the wrong way.
Yeah, I don't know where you were going with that one. I'm sorry.
I'm going for it in the sense that don't take the easy way out. Just kind of just pull through, man. You know.
Yeah, that's another thing. What's it called? Shit, I don't give a fuck. But like, another thing, like, my dad, bro, like, basically my dad, let's say, because, like, this is how like I know, this is basically how I know, like, I'm not really, like, depressed and shit like that. And it's like, I know how to, like, deal with those type of certain situations, you know what I mean? Because like, my dad, like, this is real shit. My dad, he had diabetes, right? Yeah. So and he had it since, like, he was like 19 years old or something like that. And what's it called? He eventually, like, I think it was 2000. I want to say 2003, 2002. Oh shit. He
It's going back 2003. That's like 10 years.
2003, 2002. He went blind from it, right?
Yeah.
So what's it called? Like, seeing my dad, like, actually going, like, he actually lost all of his eyesight. He can't see shit no more. Oh shit. And what's it called? And I was, like, real young, right? And it made me kind of, like, I wasn't sad, but it was kind of weird, because it was like, I can't, he don't see me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I wasn't, like, sad, but it was just a different feeling. I wasn't, like, never really depressed or like that, but I just didn't understand. I was so young, I didn't understand. But, like, seeing my dad like that though, he was never he never was, like, sad or anything. Like, he was never depressed. Like, he always, thing is, when you're depressed and shit like that, or if you're going through, like, bad things, always think of, like, the good things in life. You know what I'm saying?
It's so hard though. Like, when people like I'm just like, you know, I just, you know, someone just, like, died, or, like, someone broke up with me, and, like, say, think about the positive. Like, I can't do that, dude. Like, the one thing I can't think about, this person just saying, you know, broke up with me and shit.
Yeah,
like
but the thing is, all that stuff, like, even though it's, like, bad right then and there, it's gonna get better eventually. Like, it's gonna fade away eventually.
Like, I agree. Like, so, like, to me personally, like, what I'm thinking, like, it's kind of like no brainer, but, like, the main problem I would say lies is at home, dog. The family structure. If your home ain't good, then the rest ain't good. Like, to be honest. So, like, that's what's up, and, like, it's crazy. I don't know. I was like let's try and fix this problem. Like, how would we fix it? But, like, it's like a problem that's, like, just like shit. This is kind of a shitty example, but just like cancer, how it's never gonna go away. Teen suicide is never gonna go away.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true though. You know what I'm saying?
True honest. And so now let's just dive into our own lives. All right. And so what do you? I've kind of talked to you about before, but, like, how do you feel about me, like, being an actor, dead ass, when you working for me, so to speak?
Nigga, I'm not working for you.
Okay.
I'm not your peasant, like that ass.
Slavery ended a long time ago. But, like, how's it like working with me, like, as a director and as an actor, like, doing this stuff?
All right.
Like, how's my acting and directing skills?
I'm not gonna answer that question, but
oh damn.
But nah, it's cool. No, honestly though, it's cool working with you, because, like, what's it called? When I first came to TV production, I had, like, my one goal was just to basically just get better in Premiere. Yeah. Not even filming. Just like, I didn't even know shit about film. Like, I didn't even know he was gonna be doing that, to be honest. Mm-hmm. But, like, just getting better in Premiere. And my first year, bro, like I didn't like know no one, so I was with Javid.
Yeah.
And
back in the old dudes, yeah.
Yeah, I was with Javid, and I was just with him, and he taught me a lot of shit. And he taught me basically like the basics and stuff like that. I was doing a little bit of everything at one point.
Yeah.
And then not when you came in though, basically when I started working with you and shit like that, like I don't know. I learned a lot more. Like the acting, I got into the acting thing. I'm not even an actor, you know what I'm saying? Like people say I'm good at acting. Honestly, I'm not. Like I don't think I'm a good actor yet. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I guess people like it. If people like it, it's cool. It's whatever. But I mean, it's like yeah, but working with you though is cool though because like we get to do we get to do a lot of shit like, you know, out of school. Well, in school, but like
out of stuff,
in class, you know what I'm saying? But we get to be outside and shit like that, doing a whole bunch of not random shit, but you know, basically whatever we want, and it's cool, and we can do it for the school, so it's fun.
Like, cause like I've kind of told you this a little bit about it, but like, you know, we shot multiple movies together.
Yeah.
For, you know, short films and stuff like that, and we show them around, and people always talking about, they're like, dude, like you're on par acting. Like people say you're good at, like, dead ass, you're a good actor. Like people like believe your stuff, and I don't know, but like I honestly, like, for me, because the main thing about when we first started shooting episodes and, you know, for our shows and stuff that we do, the reason I started acting was because we had no one else to act, you know.
Exactly.
And actually, to be honest, that's how I kind of brought you on there, because we needed somebody to act for that one part, and so we brought you on. And you're like, okay, let's, you know, let's get this chump in here to act, you know. And they were like, okay, we got one down. You know, you did a pretty good job. You know, let's going. And then we just kind of kept going back and forth. You know?
I guess I got better with it like after a while. I not even noticing it because like I don't take it seriously. I just try. I don't really like actually take it seriously though.
Is acting? Do you even have to try for acting? I mean, like.
In a way, yeah and no. Because sometimes you can think like your act like sometimes like when you act, when you finish the scene or something like that, or finish like a part or a section, you probably think it's ass. Yeah. Like you probably like I feel like there's certain time where I feel like it's ass, but it's like apparently it's not though when you actually look at it again. But yeah, it's like sometimes you really do gotta try, like for the like depressing ones. Yeah. Like. Stuff like that, and but like when I'm like just like goofing off and shit like that, I don't really got you. Cause it's more my personality.
You know, cause like the type of stuff, it depends on what you're shooting. Cause when we shoot mostly comedy, and it's like a hell of a good time, you know, like funny crap, you know. But when we shoot that serious stuff, so I feel like because we shot that one movie Every Day, with you know, kid getting bullied up and all that stuff, like I don't know, like what's the difference between when you're shooting comedy and then when we're shooting, you know, serious stuff?
So when you're shooting comedy, you can really goof off more. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you goof off, the more funny it really is, to be honest. But when you get serious, you really gotta get serious to get that full effect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just
But even when we were shooting Every Day, we would just behind the scenes though, like as soon as like the take would finish, we just started laughing. You know?
Oh yeah. Well for me though, I know how to like, I know how to like basically like keep not my emotions. Like I can't explain it. But basically, like I know when to get real serious and when to like just get out of it real instantly. You know what I'm saying? You
know, even then, like when I shoot with you, and like even back then, going back, you know, a couple years ago when we started, you know, started making episodes. It was so fun, and even to the point where like it was kind of bad because we would goof off so badly and like we couldn't even get a shot going.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, that's not me all the time. That's other people, but you know.
Yeah, we worked with back in the Buddy Max back in the day. You know, we would goof off like so hard, and it was so hard to get a take.
Yeah. And
I gotta say, it's fun shooting comedy. I mean, like it's legit. If you're shooting a sad movie, it's kind of sad to shoot, you know, and it's kind of like. If you shoot an action movie, it's kind of, you know, hard. Oh, let's talk about the action stuff. I'm always beating your ass.
We ain't gonna talk. I ain't gonna talk about this no more. But hey, we will talk about it for right now though.
Yeah, but
like, everyone already knows about this shit.
Yeah,
everyone's seen the videos.
Everyone's seen the videos all over the place. If you haven't, they're on the channel, Trunk Films.
Yeah,
on there, all that. But yeah, you know, overall, you know, I never got into acting. I never thought about acting. I was kind of just doing filming and editing.
Yeah, me either.
And the fact that like I just needed to have someone to shoot, and I was like, all right, I'll act because I can just do it myself. And also, let's talk about, you're really good at in the sense that when we come up with an episode, it's like, okay, let's think of something funny to do, and then I'm just like, go to you, and I'm like, all right, let's shoot it, and we don't come up with any script, which is like, you know, it's kind of bad because we don't have a script or anything.
Yeah, I know.
We kind of come up with like rough ideas, and we're like, you know, it's like you just go whatever, and you kind of like improv the lines and That's good. Like,
yeah. With stuff like that, basically, I don't think of random shit, but I just basically like, you know, when you're acting, you have to actually act like your character.
yeah.
So what I do is I just keep going. Like you know, we have like scripts and stuff like that sometimes, and like
Rarely.
we rarely. We know what we talking about, but it's like we're rarely like really going by it.
Yeah.
But it's like I just take from what we talking about and shit like that, and what we know, and then I just keep going along with it. So that's how like I improv, I guess, so good.
Yeah, it's improv. Just get at it, and I think it's just taking practice. We just keep doing it. We've been doing it for so long. You know, we're getting old now. Get the beard growing.
Yeah, another thing too. When I first did improv, I was like trash. Like I didn't know what I was saying. I was saying a whole bunch of bullshit, but yeah. Well, as you keep doing it, you get better at it eventually.
So I mean, I don't want to say like we can't like. I don't feel like we're the type of people to give advice at all. Like we're far from the people to give advice, but like
advice about what?
About acting.
Oh, yeah, no.
We're not good.
I'm not good like that. Like
but I would just say if you're gonna start out, like, what was the first thing that like? I'm gonna say like, what is something you've overcame as far as acting wise?
As far as acting wise,
yeah.
I guess like basically not giving a fuck about what people think.
Same, yeah. That's one of the because when you first go out there, you're like, I gotta nail this performance because if I don't, then I'm gonna do it over and over and over again. And that's kind of a struggle we did even in the beginning. We were like, let's do it over and again.
Yeah.
And like, let's do it again. That wasn't great. And I think he's got a point. It's like, okay, I'm gonna give it a go, and it's good, but to you it may not seem good, but some other people may not seem like.
Yeah, because let me be honest. When I first did it, like when I first started acting and shit like that. No, first of all, everyone knows that I'm not an actor. So it's like me like being on JTV News like for the first time like that. It was like kind of weird. It was kind of nerve wracking too, cause I'm just not like that. But what's it called? Like the first few like videos that we did, I was kind of like, I was kind of iffy about it. But like after a while though, people like people who liked it and people who made fun about it. I was like after a while, cause they all know me.
Yeah. So
like I don't really care. Like it got to the point where like I really don't care anymore. It's just like I do whatever I want to do, and someone's gonna enjoy it. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like people are gonna enjoy it anyway.
If one like think about it down, if we go basic, fundamentals, like if at least one person finds it funny, I'm good to be good. Just the matter of fact that late Someone's Day, and the fact that realistically, but there are people gonna hate you, like the shit, like they don't think like some of the stuff that we write and we think it's funny to ourselves, but like other people just like this is stupid, And it's kind of hard because I'm like, I work so hard.
That's why we need to make that sports video, bro. I'm trying to tell you that sports word of the week.
We can't talk about what we're producing later, but
just know it's sports. You know what I'm saying?
And it's also hard, like. To be honest, like we back in the day, we were so like we were in our prime and we used to shoot every single day and like go at it. But like after a while, it gets to you and you just like, it's like you just get tired and you just get depressed and shit. Like I don't know.
Wait, what? You losing me now, yo.
But like
I know what you mean though.
Like I enjoy shooting comedy videos. Like I find it extremely fun to do, but the problem is that because like to be honest, when we're trying to shoot some of these things, like I'm not some days I'm not at my best.
Yeah, me too. I feel you, man.
I'm feeling moody and sad, and you have to go out there and you have to shoot, and it's not easy. And like some days I'm like to be honest, like to be real talk stuff. Like some days I'm just not feeling it. I'm like really sad and like I don't want to like go out and shoot. But I have to, and it's kind of a hard thing. Like when you having fun, you can see it. But some days it's so hard to shoot because you're just not feeling it.
I forgot to say this earlier. That's another good thing too, because like when you're not feeling so well, that's like the best time to shoot like certain scenes, because like I said I was shooting like that depression video I was in.
Yeah, everyday.
Well, like I said, for me, because it was very hard for me to stay that serious that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was that serious the whole video.
Like the most like saddest role we ever.
Yeah. For what I was doing, all I was listening to was just straight sad music, bro. Like Drake, like straight just sad music, bro. Like dead ass, like all day, bro. I have to get in that mood, so it's like.
And I think comedy is just a better way to do it because it is what it is. But acting, it's how it goes, that's how it grows. So we're gonna go ahead and that was this is the AF podcast.
AF.
If you
ass
fuck, or Andre Fernandez, whatever you want to call it, if you're like in front of kids, I'm listening to the AF podcast. What is it? Andre Fernandez. When you're talking to your real homies, be like, I'm listening to the ass fuck podcast. To interpret it, that's cool.
Either one.
Have there ever been a show that's been can be interpreted two ways? It's got two titles.
I'm trying to think.
Actually, no, if you know it, just don't say it. Just make me feel special for a moment. Be like, yeah, this is our podcast.
Nigga, no. I
don't. But yeah, that's it. And we might do some more episodes, maybe. Depending on if.
Yeah, we should do some more.
Let's do some more. That's what it is. If you like it, all that stuff. So if again, this you can follow on the channel Trunk Films, and we will have more videos posted on here. And we post stuff that we're always shooting. So anything that we shoot, we're usually posting on there. And
true.
You can follow me on Instagram at Andre Fernandez 561. And where can people find you, David?
Yeah, you can also find me on Instagram, Tyrone7199, TYRON, no E, 7199 on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And also, I have a YouTube channel too, Tyrone2Trill. I have like 140 some subscribers. It's just straight gaming videos, but I'll expand my content more often once I get more I get like more equipment and stuff like that. But yeah.
All right, so thank you for watching, guys, or listening, or however you do it. We have the video watching, but you don't have to really look at us. It's just us looking at each other.
Yeah.
And putting our
no homo.
And then putting close to the mouth. Okay. All right, guys. All right. See ya. Take care.
All right, yeah.